YouTube was good. It's your boy Hold It Down Jay. Thank y'all for tuning in to episode 2. Now today we're gonna be talking about how to land your first IT/cybersecurity career. It comes with a whole bunch of different attributes that I wish I would have known when coming in, but I learned on the way. So please stay tuned. But before I even give y'all some game, I'm gonna need y'all to like, share, and subscribe. Then after that, after the theme song, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna go back and then we're gonna talk about exactly how to land your first career. Holla. So the first thing I want to talk about and be as honest as possible is realize that you're going to have to accept some no's. It doesn't mean you failed. I promise you, it's a part of the process. You're going to get 100 no's before you actually get your first yes. I went through it. I've been very disappointed. I've been down from the first time it happened, but now I end up getting my dream career that I wanted. So if you feel like you was the perfect candidate, best believe there's thousands of other people that want the same position that you want. So always take that in consideration. I will never say that when you apply for your first job, that doesn't mean that you will get it. I promise you. But, some people may get lucky, but 9 times out of 10, it's not going to happen. Just going to be straight up honest with you. The second step is simple. Make your own experience. I know this may sound confusing, like, oh, hold on, hold it down, Jay. How the hell am I supposed to make my own experience if my job is to get my first IT job? I know it sounds crazy, like an oxymoron, right? But check this out. That's why I love IT so much, because you can make your own experience. And the way you do that is by simply, if you want to be a hacker or security engineer or some such, you can attend events like Capture the Flag so you can get your hands on practice and you can put that actually on your resume. Also, you can build a portfolio of your work to show exactly what you was working with and be like, okay, cool. Like, I know I want to be a junior pen tester, but look, here's my portfolio showing all the tools that I developed myself at home with no experience. Because the problem is, a lot of hiring managers, if they can avoid it as much as possible, they will. And when I say that, I mean as far as training. Yes, it is required to train you, right? But at the same time, if you have a little fundamental knowledge of the job that you're applying for, it makes it a lot easier because they don't have to babysit you and hold your hand through every step of the way. A lot of people undervalue is that virtual labs give you experience, because you can use that and talk about the things that you did inside these labs, and you can even build your own home labs. And when they see that, they're like, yo, like, nobody taught him and he's learned on his own. Like, yo, like, he's driven, because now that shows that they can actually put trust in you to build your own projects in the future. All right, so the next step I want to talk about, which is a very important step, very critical: networking. I don't care what you do, I don't care how much you know. If you do not try to get to know other people, I promise you, this game of trying to get inside IT is going to be very difficult for you. You may not be a social person, and that's okay, but you got to get out your comfort zone. Talk to people. Even if you verbally don't know how to talk to people, you're not good at it, guess what? They got different social media platforms out here, right? They got clearance jobs, they got LinkedIn. Some of the best advice I've ever been told is, it's not what you know, but it's who you know. You can literally just join events to talk to people in higher positions. So for example, I used to go on Eventbrite and Meetup and use those apps to help me and join webinars and attend actually live in-person events with cybersecurity experts. And I'll talk to them, get their contact information, and then all of a sudden I get put in positions to where I'm thankful for. So step number 5, and I think it's very slept on, but you have to have some type of soft skills and the willingness to learn. The reason why I say that is simple. If you have soft skills like communication and leadership skills, those really play a part, because even if you are good and technically well, the problem is nobody wants to work with somebody that's hard to get along with, or doesn't know how to communicate effectively. Or what if it's a complex task and you need to explain to somebody else in another department about what's going on, but you can't because you lack communication skills? See that? So there's so many different leadership courses and also stuff online. Just Google stuff and you'll be surprised at all the stuff you see. And also, you have to have the ability to be able to continuously learn. I promise you, every day there's a different way for attackers to be more strategic and things that they do that can gain unauthorized access. Learn technical skills. One way you could do that is you could teach yourself how to code. I'm not saying you got to be a full blown out programmer because I am not, right? But I know how to write a couple of scripts. And the benefit of learning how to write scripts is that you can automate a lot of things, which can help reduce tasks that you want to do when you're at work. So if you can do that, a lot of times it's not on job requirements, but if you can do that, you can bring something new to the table and it makes you stand out in comparison to your competitors. Use GitHub and you can literally put in your portfolio and show all the tasks that you automated or show some things that you created in the projects because it makes you look really valuable. And the last step I will say is prepare for interviews and do follow-ups. Use the way I've done it was that I would literally Google research top cybersecurity review questions, and I would memorize them and I will see how I would want to answer it and put my own style to it too. Not word for word, but just at least an idea of what's going on. Or print out a paper with all the questions I wanted to be asked, and then I'll ask a friend, hey, there you go. Can you read this to me and let me answer it to you? And I'll record myself so that way I'm like, okay, cool, wow, I actually like have this experience and I have a foundation. I feel comfortable. So when the actual interview comes through, it's gonna seem like a breeze. So just a brief overview. I taught y'all how to land your first IT career, get that experience, go ahead and network, build your resume, blase, all that good stuff. So now, next week, what I'm gonna talk to y'all about is actually how to put together a resume, how I did mine at least. And then after that, you can branch off of mine. If y'all have any more questions, y'all can always ask me. But before you even end this, if you haven't done so already, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And after that, I'm gonna holla at y'all. So thank y'all so much.